What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 6 of Bible Verse Breakdown. Now, before we get into the episode, know that I am relatively new to Christianity, so if I say something wrong or something that you guys disagree with, let me know in the comments down below. Now, before we get into the scripture itself, I want to let you guys know that it is raining out, it's pouring out, it's thundering, it's lightning. There's also a party going outside of my apartment, so if you hear any sort of booming or screaming, that's what it is. Now, let's get into the verse. Proverbs 13:11, which says this: wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished, but he who gathers by labor will increase. Now, before we get into this specific scripture itself, let's talk about a related topic: money. Is it good or is it evil? Some people say it's the root of all evil, and some people claim that it's the key to all happiness, and we need to chase it at all costs. You'll even hear people say things like, I'd rather cry alone in a Lamborghini than cry in a bus with a bunch of my friends, but we're all poor. And when you hear both of these extremes, neither of them seems realistic or even accurate. And from my own personal experience, money isn't everything, but not having it is. I personally grew up in a lower middle class household, but as I got older, my parents started making more money, eventually putting us more towards the middle or upper middle class. But that first half of my childhood, that initial experience always stuck with me. So I know what it's like to have second generation hand-me-down clothes, and I also know what it's like to have clothes that are new and finally fit me. Now, how does this connect to Proverbs 13:11? I'm gonna read it again for you guys. Wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished, but he who gathers by labor will increase. So this verse isn't just talking about how money grows with time, but the foundation that wealth is built on. Money earned dishonestly doesn't last because it lacks stability. Think about a business. If your business is based off of consistency, honesty, hard work, and real value to a customer, your business will grow and sustain. If you can provide a real product or service that genuinely benefits people, those customers that you already have will come back to you and also recommend you to other people. So you will simply grow by doing things the right way. But when money is earned through deception, your business will collapse. So let's take meme coins, for example. They're everywhere. Groups of people creating these digital currencies claiming they're the next big Bitcoin and then pumping and dumping. And if you don't know what pumping and dumping is, it is essentially where the initial creators of each digital currency invest early into whatever coin they created and then hype it up to other people, which then inflates the price once those people invest. And the original creators who falsely hyped up the coin end up cashing out early and making all the money. And I even created this drawing for you guys if you don't know what I'm talking about. So we have the initial creators investing super low, and then they hype up the coin, and this actually increases the price because more people are investing, supply is going up, or demand is going up. And then when the creators think they're reaching a peak, that is when they will sell all their coins. And once the creators sell all their coins, everyone starts freaking out because why would the creators sell their own coins? Something must be going wrong. So everyone else sells with them, completely deflating the price. So people who bought up here have lost this margin in how much they've invested. So they're losing money. And this is all possible because meme coins are based off of supply and demand. If you buy in low, sell high, then you will make a profit. But the person that buys high will also lose money because the person that sold at high is then decreasing the overall value of the coin because it's based off supply and demand. When they sell high, it's telling everyone that the demand is becoming lower, so the price must also lower with the supply. So let's say you're a well-known social media star known for giving out financial advice to people, and some random guy hits your DMs saying, hey, I'll give you 50 grand if you promote this random meme coin. And assuming you're a financial advisor that knows what he's doing, he's known for it, you would know that this meme coin actually doesn't have any long-term value. But let's say you take the 50 grand and pocket it and you end up running with this. You get 50 grand, but at what cost? Now your friends and the people that follow you have now invested in something that actually will not work. And now their trust, once they've lost their money, is completely diminished. Their money and their trust is gone. Now that their trust in you is gone, your career is now gone, and you can no longer help people in the future because no one thinks that you can do the job correctly. Money earned through dishonesty never actually lasts. If you want true success, you need something of real value, something that is actually real, and something that can stand the test of time. Money earned honestly doesn't only grow, but it actually sustains. It allows you to sleep at night knowing that you didn't cut corners, take shortcuts, or exploit others to get ahead. The pursuit of wealth shouldn't be through quick schemes or these shallow gains. The pursuit of wealth is through things that actually matter, creating things that actually matter. It's about not only adding value to your bank account, but adding value to the people you're surrounded by. And creating and building trust, creating positive impact, and building relationships that last are also a part of creating this long-term and lasting success and wealth. Now, what is more important than wealth? The answer is legacy. And some of you aren't going to like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. If you are young and don't have kids, if you aren't working as hard as you possibly can every single day, you are being selfish. Not only are you being selfish for not trying to become the best person you can possibly be for your future wife, your future kids, your future family, but you're also being selfish to the entire world. It is selfish to not create a legacy for the world to see. Your potential future legacy can inspire so many people, yet you choose to scroll on TikTok and Instagram. Imagine the apostles of Christ chose not to tell anyone when they saw Christ rise from the dead. 2 billion people wouldn't know about Jesus Christ. Imagine they said, hey, let's just pack everything up. Let's not tell anyone, let everyone else suffer eternally, but we're good in heaven now, so everyone else can just figure it out themselves. That would be ridiculous. I wouldn't even be standing here telling you guys about this if they didn't do their part. And they may have suffered through fulfilling their purpose, but they made the world a better place because of it. So wealth isn't just about money, it's about creating this long-term legacy. All right, that's it for the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, I'll usually do a gym edit at the end of each video showing my progress as I recover from my ACL surgery. But this week, I'll be waking up at 4:30 a.m. this Tuesday. I'll explain it more in the next section of the video. But that's going to suck. But we're doing a 4:30 a.m. workout essentially, or more like 5:15 a.m. workout. That's going to come this Tuesday. And right now it's Sunday, so I still got a little bit of time. I just wanted to get ahead on the videos because I've really just been grinding them out. But if you guys stay for that, thank you so much. If not, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm sorry, but fuck waking up early. I woke up at 4:15 in the morning, and it felt like I just got flashbanged the shit out of by a racist 10-year-old. It felt like I was walking around my apartment just blackout drunk. I shouldn't even be allowed to drive right now. Not literally though. But matter of fact, if you wake up early consistently every day, you are a psychopath and also have superhuman healing powers that allow your body to heal without sleeping. The reason I'm yelling right now is because my car isn't completely sealed on the window side, so you guys can probably hear a bunch of wind noise, but I'm trying my best to talk here at 4:15 in the morning. Well, it's not 4:15 anymore, it's 4:45. But besides the point, why am I awake at 4:45 in the morning? And to answer that, when I got hired for my new job, I had to go through onboarding. And through onboarding, I met one of the new trainers for the gym that my company has, because my company has their own gym. And he told me, hey, if you sign up for a free training session with me, it helps me out. I get to move towards getting a new promotion, and you get a free training session with the trainer. I was like, sure, let me help a beast out. But little did I know, the only sign up time was 5:15 in the morning. So regardless of that, I'm still gonna help him out. It's really not that bad. I'm kind of overreacting now that I'm waking up because I'm yelling so much. But we're gonna do, I think it's just an hour of a full-on arm workout. All right, before every workout, I don't drink coffee. I don't take some sort of pre-workout, but I will take this element packet right here, and it's 1,000 milligrams of salt, way more than any sort of Gatorade you take or something like that. And this wakes you up in the morning pretty naturally. I've never even taken coffee, or I guess I've never drank coffee or taken pre-workout in my life. And I've been using these for about a year now, and they work every time, wake me up pretty well, and they taste really good. This one is lemon lime, and it's pretty strong, but it's not like I'm cringing because how sour it is. But I forgot to fill up my water bottle this morning because I was just so tired, like I was saying before. So you guys are just gonna have to believe me that I take this before every workout. Absolutely nasty pump. So that was super high intensity, not what I expected at all. Literally killed me. No energy or no food in me, but just completely destroyed the muscles. And this is the pump afterwards. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. This is what the bathrooms look like. After doing that training session, I realized that I barely train past failure. I'll do 1 rep past failure. And what I've realized is that you need to push even farther past that. If you want to take it to the next level, you actually need a trainer to make sure that you don't injure yourself in the process, and also push yourself past the point of failure, even past that first initial rep. Because it is a different feeling. I'd never felt my shoulders felt like this before, and my shoulders are the hardest thing to target. That's really all I got. I actually have to go to work now, so did my workout, now I'm going to work. So I'll see you guys in the next one.